Ah, shit. Oh, no. What am I doing? Dumbass. I need to get more food. Not enough food. I still have a tendency to take way too much damage, so... I can't believe I still have over 5 mil despite all the stuff I bought. But I'll be on for like 2-3 hours, so I'll probably get around 10, I mean 3 to 4 hours, so I'll probably get 10 to 12 mil, and then I'll spend 2 million of it, getting Chinchampa so I can finish getting, 80 range. Alright. What do we need here? We need our Karambwans. Alright, there we go. Did it right this time. Silly me. Ugh. I know, I look like shit today. One of the reasons I almost didn't stream, but I have to at this point. Do one more. Man, terrible hits, though. Terrible, terrible hits. Yeah. Why am I fucking alt hit so low, man? It sucks. That sucks. That was really close. I don't know how that one hit didn't count. Come on. Alright. Come on, we got this. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, die faster. Really wish I could make surge potions, but that's gonna be a while. I'm not gonna, like, power level, Herblore, because it doesn't make any sense for me to do that. Oh, shit. Fucking 11. Fuck you. Come on. I gotta get him to at least half or more HP before I run out of juice. Oh, what am I doing? I went dyslexic. That was my fault that time. That's crazy work, dude, that I did that on accident. So let's intentionally die again. That's actually a cool spot for it. It usually doesn't do that. It usually just goes left or right. Or like east or west, I mean. Whoa, what the fuck? What was it? That bullshit. We got this. It's just... There we go. I mean, I definitely should have this. I only got to do 30 more damage. I mean, I think the DPS is like 6 per second, so we're good. There we go. See, I got it. I knew it. I knew he had that. Ooh, okay. Could be better, could be worse. Pretty soon we're gonna recover prayer from that too, which is funny. And about I think it's 75 or it's 80 for that. It might be 80, so we might have 10 more levels to go on construction before we'd be able to, you know, do that. But hey, still. I always try to at least get this much for Superior Dragon Bones. Damn it. Alright, so we had about 250k from that. You know, how do I turn off this? This is pointless. Seems just useless. It doesn't actually reset or do anything. So when I don't do the boss for like a couple hours and then do it again, it considers the time to be really low. I mean, whatever. If there's a way to reset it, it would just be useful because I guess that way you could, like, during a session where you're not leaving or doing anything else, you could tell what your actual true session time is, but I'm not doing that, so. I'm gonna go rinse this cup out. I'll be right back. I gotta put on pants. Yeah, forgot. Yeah, now that I'm intermittent fasting, my stomach can handle that bubbly drink more, but I don't drink more than like 1 or 2 of them a day. I don't even drink any tea, even though I love tea. And that sold while I was... It's funny. Alright. Alright. Ugh. Here I am. No, I moved! Bro, that fucking lag, dude! I fucking knew it because my character didn't move as soon as I clicked. God damn it! You can't tell me that's not utter bullshit. So did my true marker 3 tiles the fuck away. But my... God damn it. That lag is so fucking retarded, man. It really is. This internet's still fucked up from that goddamn... I gotta call. I gotta do all the fucking work. My fucking roommates are lazy as fuck. They get the main house and I'm stuck in a fucking garage, basically. They don't do fucking shit. They always call me, hey, why don't you calm the people? Why don't you do everything? Fuck you. Do... God damn it, I hate it that everybody makes me do everything around here. Ugh. I didn't install the new fucking internet. It shouldn't be my responsibility to have to call the fucking people. God damn it, man. That is so fucking retarded. What a stupid way to fucking die because of lag. I got hit with 2 fucking, like a 30 and a 20, drank, and still moved, and it didn't count. Fuck you. God, that's stupid, man. Hate this fucking game sometimes. Why is it? Move that shit down. I don't want it down. I remotely do all this shit. That's so fucking stupid. Fuck you. Why is it taking so long to fucking click? What's with this lag right now, man? I really hate the fucking fireballs when I got this fucking shit internet. Just don't fucking die to him, even though you moved out of the way in time. This part's really bad for fucking lag, and so is the fireballs. If you lag at any of this shit too much, it'll fucking kill you, and it's stupid. Lag spikes fucking happen. They need to, like, have an AI thing that, like, get timestamps your clicks and shit, so it knows how to react correctly when there's lag with the server. Because that's so stupid, man. I did not fuck that up. Hurry up. Don't even make back my money from this. Fuck you. I'm purposely waiting, because I knew he was gonna do that shit, see? And they're weak-ass hits, dude. Bro, come on with these fucking 32s. Can I hit him more, please? Dude, what is with these fucking zeros? I thought you were supposed to have like an 85% fucking accuracy when you use the Fang, and I'm using it with a fucking dagger with a defender, and I'm still fucking missing like 40% of the time. What the fuck on, dude? I don't think I have enough DPS to do it. Come on. Alright, I gotta hit 1 damage. You can do that, right, fucker? Alright. Alright, here we go. So I made back all of our money plus 200k in profit. I'm not gonna cry about that. That's still bullshit what happened, man. Like, I'm telling you, man, the fucking... The fireballs are the most stupid fucking thing when you pair it with lag. Because I move in time. It shows my character away from the fireball, and I still get hit from it because of fucking lag. It's just there's nothing more rage-inducing than knowing that you walked away from something and it still kills you because of the lag. It's like, nah, man, like, I don't like that. Nothing else will really do that. Like, sometimes I'll take double hits from lag, but it's not like it's an insta-kill like that shit. So that's why it's so irritating. Because it's just utter bullshit. It's all that's happening is just bullshit after bullshit. Oh yeah, we made 200k. And I get to sell the I get to put these dragon bones away. Once we have 300, I'm gonna try to level up to 73 prayer. The extra prayer point helps a lot, actually. Ugh. I'm still pretty miffed, not gonna lie. Alright. I'm not gonna bother healing 6 health. Trust me, when I die, it's by a lot bigger margin than 6 HP. At least now I can do these runs without waiting too much. Because of the rejuvenation pools and stuff in my house. I could literally just go straight back. I can finish, kill 2, do a quick sale, jump to the thing, reload some food, and then go right back. I'm going to buy more resources, though, after this. Because I don't want to have to constantly replenish. It's a little annoying. We can do one more. Come on. Ah, you fucking missed. Imagine doing specs and only hitting like 10 damage like that. It's so fucking ridiculous. I really wish I was hitting more. Come on. Come on. Next ulti, and then I will start laying into specs again. Yeah. Aw, oh, fucking 10. Really, man? I'll eat a Karumba after this. Alright. There we go. 25 is such a terrible ult, but whatever, man. I knew. I come to expect it from this. Alright. Come on. Really, man. I really want to get my... I think when I get to 90 strength, I might actually go for 90 attack. I was boxing like I had a 4-tick weapon there for a second. I wish more often than not I actually killed this guy before my super combat went off. It would be really convenient. Come on. Yeah, I really think after I get strength to 90, I'm going for 90 attack. Because it's just so irritating, dude. Like, missing as much as I do. Come on. If I had higher accuracy, dude, I'd be able to blow through this way quicker. Oh, that was lag. See, did you hear how all the audio for the fire clumped? That means that was one of those lag spikes that I've been getting. Like I said, they don't matter too much on anything except the fireballs. Because if it mistakes when I run to or from an area, then that's the difference between me dying from bullshit, like what's been happening, to me living, you know what I mean? Like, that's why it rages me so much, because it's very avoidable death that I know how to avoid, and I'm dying strictly because of that lag spike shit. It's irritating. Well, I don't know why it wouldn't be irritating, but I'm just reiterating that it's irritating. Alright, so we're at 6 mil now. Should be. Yeah, so we're at 2 mil an hour. I made 1 mil. And I died also, and we still made 1 mil in this time frame, and I've been on for 30 minutes. And I didn't even start at 30 minutes. I started before that. I mean, I started after that, so it's been like 25 minutes and I've made a mil, so. Alright. I don't really care. I'm not using it anymore. Okay, so now we need to alchemize those shields. Yeah, I want to get 1 fire ruin. It's actually driving me nuts here. Alright, I'm going to do it. I'm going to buy a single fire ruin. Like, it's driving me nuts. I don't like the number being off like that. Alright. Call me crazy. That was a half a mil in that one? Wow. Probably sold some stuff that I didn't realize. Yeah, 6 mil. So we made a little bit over a mil in 20 minutes. That's not bad. Alright, so now we're going to restock, though. So we're going to buy 100 shark, 50 karamba. So we're gonna definitely spend this money that we made. 100 shark. 50 Karambwans. No, let's just do 50. I don't really use them as much as sharks. So sometimes I need the emergency food, sometimes I don't. Let's buy 3 of these. There we go. So we're gonna tap into our money that we made by a lot right now. Super. we go. Now, we're not going to have... Oh, wow. We almost have 6 mil still. That's crazy. 150k. Which would be like this one run. Go back over. So, okay, we hit 8 mil. Now, we're going to go for 10 mil. And then... After that... I might go level up my range. With Chinchampas. As I really just want to get it out of the way, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, so it's expensive to do Chinchampas, but it's very fast. If I do black Chinchampas at Skeletal Gorillas, I'll get like 300k or higher XP an hour. And I will literally, I need 200k worth, 210k worth in order to get to 80, which will be literally 30-40 minutes. It's very expensive. It's more expensive than Dragon Bones, don't get me wrong, but it'll get me to 80 very quickly. I want 85, because 85 is where the accuracy just surges like way higher. And at 85 range with accuracy on like a blowpipe, I'll melt Jad and I won't have any more troubles with DPS and stuff. Because also range level also increases your damage, so. I kind of want to get Rigor. Because it's a really big difference. It's 16 mil, though. I might just go buy the scroll for it. I don't know, man. Like I said, there's a lot of things I got to get money for. First, I want to get 80 range. Then I want to get my bond, so I don't have to worry about it for the rest of the week. So we could just work on buying stuff that I need. And I think my next upgrade, I kind of want the full helm, because I was looking at the other stuff I was thinking about buying, and I think the full helm is the clear winner of an upgrade. Like, it's, you know what I mean? Like, it's a whole. Actually, let's go check out how much an Ultra Ring is. Basilisk draws 20 mil, okay, and that's 3 extra strength, which will bring up my max hit by 1 when I get to 90 strength. So, no, it's 17 mil. It's a really good price right now. Jesus. And then we have 100 mil. Wow. Okay, I can't afford that. Why isn't it giving me the stats it does? Oh, okay. So 1 strength. Attack is all 0. And then what's the boots? Oh, primordial boots are actually not that expensive. Not as expensive as I thought. 20 mil is expensive, don't get me wrong. It only gives you 1 extra strength. But let me see what these stats are like. I don't know. I don't know what dragon boots are. Let me look at the stats. Old school RuneScape. The helm, the Basilisk Jaw is the best upgrade because it's 17 mil for 3 extra strength. Meanwhile, if I were to do the Bandos Tacits, it's like 16 mil for 2, and it's actually worse for magic defense than these are. These are actually better for defense. Okay, so there is no attack bonus on the Dragon Boots, but Primordial Boots do have an attack bonus for all attack styles on melee. So it increases my accuracy essentially by 2 levels of attack, which doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're mid-maxing accuracy like that, that matters. So I think what we'll do is we'll go Neset Knot Helm Primordial Boots, because that'll give me 4 extra attack, which is an extra max hit. And then after that, we'll go for like just switching to non-degradables, like the Bandos. Even though Bandos will give me less magic defense, it doesn't degrade, and it will give me higher melee and range defense. So as long as I have my prayers on, it won't really matter, and I'll take a little less damage. And then I think so. I think what we'll really do here is we'll go full helm, rebuy a blowpipe. This is after we get the bond out of the way. And then this way, we can be ready to get a fire cape for Jad. But I'm gonna go a lot. I'm gonna use dragon crossbow. I'm gonna get 76 prayer. I'm gonna take a lot of prep, and I'll do airplane. Like I'm gonna do every single thing to make sure that this is not only a successful Jad, but it's like 30 minutes. So I'm gonna really overgear. I'll get Black Champas for the higher accuracy. I'll have 85 range by then. I'll do 76 prayer, so that way every dose of prayer potion gives me 26 prayer points. I'll try to get vigor, so I need about 50 mil in prep, and then once I have around 50 mil, I'll be ready to do Jad. Like I said, it's not that I can't do them now. It's just I don't want to have to go through the attempts. I don't want to fail and then do it again. I just want to do it when it's ready. So I'd rather be way over prepped and look at everybody actually has the Jad pet. I don't even know how many times you had to have done Jad to get that pet, dude. That's just kind of weird to me to do them that much. All right. Hey, by the way, am I even on? I haven't had a single. Oh, dude. I'm literally gonna go under 3,400 followers, dude. I'm losing followers so much every day. It's nuts. That's whatever, but it just sucks. Like I said, we're very close to getting rich, right? I mean, technically I'm rich now. I mean, not rich, but like decent income. Like I can get a bond in the next 3 hours, 4 hours right now, right? I'll get the bond by the end of the stream, and then start working on the Basilisk Jaw. Just because I don't want to crunch the time. I want to have the bond out of the way, already taken care of. And then we're gonna go for Basilisk Jaw, because it's not like I'm having a trouble killing them, right? It's just to speed it up. Make them safer, make them quicker. And the thing is, I can use the full helm everywhere that there's melee. So that's why I'm going for it. And then when I get my range up after this too, after getting the bond, then I also will be able to unlock other ways that make me more money by having a higher DPS fire cape. So, yeah. Okay, so bond, helm, boots. Yeah, boots, blowpipe, 85, range gear, 76 prayer, and then Jad, because, yeah, then it'll be really easy. Like, there's no way I won't be able to do him with 85 range. I mean, like I said, I could do him now, but I'm not going to. Don't want to stress myself out. Alright. I really wish the fucking dragon boots, though, had a little bit of accuracy bonus like the primordial boots do. That'd be really convenient, man. I just love it when I run over 2 things of fucking acid like that. It's a nice kick in the teeth, for sure. If I get really lucky and I get like a Visage or Skeletal Vistage, then I'll be able to get the boots. I'll be able to get everything tonight. I'd be able to do everything on stream, but I'd have to get a really lucky drop. Okay. Yeah, I know it doesn't look like it, but trust me, that 2 extra attack was really going to increase accuracy. Especially if I have the defender, so... Well, I got really lucky, actually, there. Like, I missed all the acid for once, and where I moved was actually the clear lane. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't happen very often with RNG like that. There you go. But boy. Ooh, we hit it high. That's good. That saves us a lot of time and the possibility of, Ooh, yeah, see, it was skipping. I was just gonna say, skipping the next phase. Nah, fucking 11, that sucks. Come on. Here we go, baby. I was gonna say, dude, if that would have lagged me out, I would have been so mad, because I definitely clicked out of the way in time. I mean, I clicked sloppy, but I definitely shouldn't have been hit by that. Which I wasn't, but I'm just saying, like, I'm so used to the lag fucking me over in this game, dude. I get mad, like, preemptively. Because I'm just like, oh great, even a tiny bit of lag could kill me right here. So this is historically happening in the past, like, 2 days, so... Fuck off. Alright, there we go. Alright, we did it. I mean, a little bit of accuracy, dude, and I would be able to get 2 kills before the thing expires. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, for sure. Like, increase my average, accuracy by about 5%, and I think it would be a really, really big increase on kill times. Alright, there we go. We definitely... I'm just doing that to use some space. Okay, we have a lot more shark than we do, other stuff. Okay. See, for now it's worth picking up every single, blue d'hide, because we don't actually have anything that's worth more right now. Like for food or anything, we're not using mantas. When we start going for 3 trips, or 4 trips, we probably will have to use mantas. Because mantas will allow us to, like, heal, like, 6 over, no, 4 over what, Karambwas do. So even though it's a tick slower, I think it still averages out to, like, every, sorry, trying to, no, I'm Sally, yeah, what's going on here? So 4. Every 4 Karambwans. So every 4 pieces of manta ray would equal 1 extra Karambwan. Like, it matters, you know, basically. My favorite year. Oh, shit. It's not even a selling right away, whatever, okay. Doesn't really matter. We are gonna have to go do our herb run soon, but not quite yet, but we're getting close to having to do it. Alright. Here we go. I mean, the next boss I'm doing is gonna be probably like Yama or one of the demon bosses, so I can do Emberlight and stuff, like another like cheap weapon, like not cheap but like cheesy weapon that just makes like the whole kill like way easier. I really like doing race specific bosses like this because it does make it really convenient. Is half of 99. Yeah, I know. Total XP wise, yeah. But your XP starts to exponentially go up higher though, because you now have higher levels. So you can get the best in slot type of gear that will give you more XP per hour. So I think it kind of averages out to still being faster in my opinion. Especially like with construction. I mean, there's, like, it's 100 mil, but, like, 150 mil, you could go from 92 to 99 construction in, like, probably, like, 3 hours, right? Because there's I think the Occult Altar, there's some ways that you can get, like, 1,000,000 XP an hour, so, once you're at, like, 90 on certain skills, and that's the same thing with fletching. So it's true, but it's not 100% accurate, because it depends on the skill. Some skills, like... yeah, they don't really speed up, so they're like smithing is a really good example. Mining, really shitty to get to 99, but there's definitely skills out there where once you get to 90, you unlock really good methods that it doesn't matter, it's only half the XP. You'll get the other half in a couple hours. I gotta wait till I've killed this guy at least once. You said something starting. Starting from lumber is not your here. What? Oh, are you... Starting from lumber is not your here? What? I don't even know what you're trying to say there. I don't think that's... I don't understand what that meant. Oh, starting from lumber, yeah, you're here. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. I was like, you're not here. I was like, what? But no, that makes a lot more sense. Like, a lot more, yeah, dude. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, prayer is another good example. If you're willing to, invest in superior dragon bones, like, you got money... you could theoretically go from 80 to, what is it, 80 to 99 prayer in like 5 hours if you use superior dragon bones. If you were like mega rich, you could get, maxed prayer is one of the fastest skills you could possibly get. See, that was lag right there. Did you notice that? Because he dropped it here, and I walked all the way over there because of lag. I almost died. Okay, yeah. No. Pathfinding was trying to kill me there for a little bit, fuckers. Yeah, it took me about a month to get here. And I'm trying to do like the mid-tier, not best in slot, but like primordial boots, full helm shit right now. Don't want to have that low of health when I'm lagging like this. Oh, come on with the hits, dude. This guy's like fucking laying into me right now. But yeah, once I get like primordial, full helm, and a couple other quality of life upgrades this week, I'll probably start doing giveaways every day. Because I noticed some of these people, they might be botting, but some of these people that go to the Grand Exchange and they drop like 2 mil worth of loot and they advertise their stream, they get like hundreds of viewers. I don't know if they're botting or not, though, to be fair, because they could be botting views, but it seems like they get a lot of views by doing the giveaway stuff. So, I don't want to be doing that. But I am technically making enough money per hour to do it. But I have too many gear upgrades. I'm at the point where like I can do some decent boss like money making methods for bossing, but I need all the money myself still because I don't have the gear yet. You know what I mean? I don't have the gear. Okay, here we go. One more hit. Come on, one more hit. Yeah. Oh, fuck you. Oh, you're gonna make me go through the. It's gonna make me go through the ice phase again. Fuck you. All right. No, that's crazy, dude. Nah, okay, well, this character's only a couple days, like a month old. It wasn't started in 2002. 2004. That's crazy, though, dude. You know, they actually used AI, though, to figure out, some of the genetic mystery, if they wanted to make people live, like, really, really long. I just saw the paper that won. So, you know, the recent winner of the, what is that called? The fucking not Nobel Peace. Is it the Nobel Peace? The one that's for science? It was all over YouTube. So basically, because they figured out how the body's immune system works and how methylation works, they're able to reverse engineer the immune system. So now they could clone organs, they could do all this other stuff, and the body won't have any rejection. So there's no need to take, like, medications for this. So for organ transplant, for longevity medicine, this is absolutely a huge discovery. That's why everybody talks about, like you see those headline or YouTube videos where, like, is this the step closer to immortality? So the reason I say this is because I know most people come in this room and say, I was born in 2004, unk. Well, you know what? We're all living to be like 5,000 years old. I won't be an unk. No, I'm just kidding. I'll be young. Nobel Peace Prize. I think it is the Nobel Prize. Yeah, okay. Of science, yeah. I mean, I think, yeah, Nobel. For some reason, when I think of the Nobel Peace Prize, I think of, like, humanitarian, like how Mother Teresa won it. They even gave it to that chick, remember the chick that's like all like stop the oil? I don't remember her name. Greta Thunberg won it. So for some reason, when I think of it, I think it can't be the right one because I'm like, this is a scientific discovery, and yet they gave it to Greta Thunberg for like crying in a road in France one year, you know, and like resisting arrest. So like I get like a little convoluted in my definitions because I'm like, you know, there's surely got to be a different prize because these people are actually contributing something scientifically and they're still getting the same prize. But it's not. It's the scientific division. Yeah, you're right. But I could see why I got confused for a second. I was like, nah, is it really the Nobel Prize? Is it really the Nobel Prize? You know, the guy who made the Nobel Prize, Nobel, is the guy that invented dynamite. So it's one of the funniest things if you think about it, because the guy that created the institute, who started the whole thing, is the guy is known for making explosives, like not peaceful. Everybody used like the guy who helped people invent bombs. Essentially, is the guy for whose name is on the prize for, you know, high good discoveries of science and contributions to whatever the yeah. Oh yeah, and you're right, and Obama, yeah. That's crazy, dude. So you were born when Bush was president. Do you remember Obama being president? I haven't liked any president, dude. I mean, you know what's funny? I don't really remember Clinton, but a lot of people say Clinton was the last decent president. Even though he had all the shit, the world, like, the Gulf War was kind of the start. So people say him or the guy right before him are, like, the last decent presidents. Because Bush, right, put in the Patriot Act. It's the reason that all of our devices spy on us. Because of 9/11, we're like, oh yeah, it's okay to spy on the American people from terrorism, but we never gotten rid of it or make amends. So the government's able to watch everything we do now legally. And then Obama did the Syria deal, and he's the reason now that we're putting so much money in the Middle East, and why we have all of our policies in the middle, like more in Israel. And then Trump in 2016 did something really bad with the way that investments work that they never amended. I can't remember exactly what. And then Biden was his whole thing, and now Trump doing all this shit again this year. Like, we've had no good presidencies since, like, the 90s. And I don't even remember that shit, really. I was a kid. Don't remember Bush. Yeah, elementary school, I remember when he won his second term, yeah. My favorite president is actually a president that's controversial in history. It's Hitler. No, I'm just no. It's Franklin Delano Roosevelt. I like FDR. FDR kind of carried us through World War II. He carried us out of the Great Depression. He's the only president to have like 4 terms. Fucking nuts. He died on his 4th, I think. He's the reason that presidents can only have 2 terms now, because he was so wildly popular that he just kept winning, and they thought it was going to become a dictatorship. So after he died, the very next president, I think Eisenhower, was like, no, we got to put term limits. We got to make a constitutional amendment to have term limits, because FDR just kept winning. He literally died in office. But the thing is, there's a reason for it. He made the CCP. He made the counter regulations, so like the government bodies that actually regulate the government. So like the whole reason the Pentagon got audited and failed the $4 trillion audit is because the FDR made the organizations that made sure that government had to be held accountable. So he was amazing in what he did to build up the infrastructure to try to make America better. Now, he also made Social Security. But the thing is so even FDR, when he made Social Security, he did comment that he didn't plan on it to be lasting forever. He said it was pragmatic for the time, so he knew it needed to be done, but later on they needed to do something about it. You know what I mean? Like, they needed to get rid of it. But every president, like Bernie Sanders, there was another guy who always talked about removing Social Security. Everybody gets really mad about it, and France has revolts about it. But Social Security was only made to be an easement for the Great Depression and an aging population. And so they said, okay, well, let's help people's quality of life. And so he made Social Security. But before that, it was all 401k kind of shit. Like, people invested their own money, they used their assets, they handed down wealth. And because of Social Security, the government added estate taxes. So the whole reason that like older people have to pay estate taxes now when they die is because of Social Security. Because they said, well, now that we have Social Security, let's make the old people pay for their shit back when they die. Let's tax the estates, and that's opposite of building a strong economy. So I think old laws would be better. No Social Security, and we get rid of estate tax, so this way people can actually build up wealth and it goes through the generations without. Bernie was never president, but he ran for president. That's why he never won. Yeah, I have ADHD. Yeah, but the reason they are audited is because of FDR. He made all the internal organizations that, you know, we got to make sure we hold the government accountable. It's corruption, though, that it didn't last long. But the reason the 40s through the 60s, the reason that the 40s through the 70s was like the prime time of America was because of Well, see, it didn't come out of nowhere. It didn't. It didn't, because you mentioned Obama. You mentioned a president. You brought in politics by talking about Obama being the new Nobel Peace Prize. If you see the threads, they connect. No, just kidding. I remember with kids, some kids were younger than pandemic shut down. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Yeah, I've heard that, like, there are people who are in high school that didn't even really have, like, a middle school or high school because of the pandemic, really. So it's considered the most illiterate generation. Our literacy standards in America have dropped by, like what is it, 8% or, like, 10, like, yeah, it's like 8%. It's pretty high. It doesn't sound like a lot, but, like, a whole generation of 8 percentile losing literacy is huge for a country. And and a lot of people blame it on the pandemic. And then oh yeah. Nah, I'm gonna do the boss again. Alright. There we go. Yeah, but see, I also have ADHD rage, though, and that's why I can't keep an audience. So if you're looking at me and you're wondering, why does this guy only have, like, 10 views? He talks a lot, and he really engages conversation. It's because I have the rage shit. I have people that will come in here that will be kind of active, but they'll, the people that want to see you, like, yell or get angry, and I've, like, decided in my life I don't tolerate that shit no more. So, like, I just banned, like, 3 people because they always ask me to do things that they knew would make me mad in the game, and I don't want to be angry. I want to play the game, you know, and talk. And so, you know, I used to put up with the shit, but I learned very quickly that it's not good for my mental health to do that, so. That's crazy. So you're 21? Actually, it's because of your generation why we're gonna have to get rid of Social Security, because we're in a, you know, a population bubble. I don't. Oh yeah, I know. So this isn't ADHD. Everything I say has a reason. My mom took Tylenol. Okay, that's why. I saw that study just recently, and I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. Because my mom didn't like Advil because it was bad for her stomach. So when she was pregnant, she took Tylenol constantly. And I have ADHD and fucking autism, dude. So, because she took that shit, like, weekly, I found out. Like, she was always taking Tylenol when she was pregnant. Because she had the, you know, like the migraines and shit that some women get. So she always took a headache medication for it. So the reason I'm so autistic, probably, and ADHD is because my mom loved Tylenol. Sadly. It sucks, though, that, like, my entire identity gets wrapped up around drug abuse, basically. Well, involuntarily legal drug abuse, but, you know, just because something's legal doesn't mean it's good, right? $21 make it 6 figures. 6 figures. Yeah, I had like 6 figures in investment, but the crypto market's down right now, so I don't have quite 6 figures anymore. I think it'll reverse though. Like, I'm still taking like $100, $200 a week right now and putting it back into crypto, because I think it's gonna reverse. So I see this as like a time to where, like, you know, everything, like, it'll make back. Like, in fact, I'm so confident that I've already booked 2 trips, so I'm not gonna stream for like probably 3 or 4 months, because I'm gonna be going to Mexico and Thailand, and then I might be going one more place, so I'll be gone for like 5 months starting in January. So no streaming for me during that time. And I like doing stuff for my health and, like, I'm doing things not just for, like, just to have a vacation. Like, I'm gonna do a bunch of medical stuff. I'm getting all my teeth done. I'm gonna go on hormone therapy. Because I like to consider myself an independent scientist in a lot of ways, and so I'm gonna do the it's basically it's HGH, it's anabolics and androgens. And so what happens is before you turn 35, your androgen and anabolic sensitivity remains really high. And so you can trick your body into supplementing some HGH, human growth hormone, which will make your body want to produce it in higher amounts again. And the reason is one of the big reasons that we have such high muscular, vascular, and bone degradation when we get older is because our body stops producing growth hormones, okay? So it's one of the reasons, like, lobsters and all these other animals that produce growth hormone have a very high longevity. So I'm going for, like, a $50,000, $60,000 equivalent thing. Sorry, I'm just, yeah, okay, we're good. There we go. We got it. I'm making 2K a week. Alcoholic, though. Yeah, I got alcohol and stuff, but I try to take really good care of my health. Which really sucks is I bought a weight set, and I'm like, to lose weight, because I was getting kind of heavy. And I was 230 pounds. And now that I'm working out and fasting, I'm actually 236 in the last 3 weeks. So I put on 6 fucking pounds. Problem is, the thing is, it is most likely all muscle, but it sucks because the scale didn't go down, it went up. And that's is controlled intermittent fasting, taking, like, every supplement I'm supposed to be taking. You know, because, see, most people don't care about their health until it's too late. So, like, a study showed that most people don't become health conscientious until their late 40s or 50s, and by then it's too late. Like, hormone therapies don't work very well. Stem therapy isn't as effective. That plasma transfusion that they do from the blood of young people that some of the billionaires do, that's not very effective anymore. It works, but if you do all this stuff younger, so like a decade younger than Brian Johnson started, in your 30s to late 20s, you would have the highest chance of, like, living forever or living a very high quality of life at least. So that's why I'm doing everything now, because I'm aware that I'm still young enough to get a benefit to this. So why not take the money I've been making and use it for my health? Because, like I said, if my crypto investments go good and a business idea that I'm doing goes really well, you know, I'll be more than 6 figures. I could be like 10 figures. And so I want to make sure that, like, I'm a healthy individual that can enjoy his life and do everything he wants to do with the money that he has, and not just be, like, decrepit and be like, you know, like a lot of those millionaires, like Jeff Bezos. You could tell he's put in effort recently, but he's still in, like, not the greatest health because he just spent all of his 30s and 40s chasing money. And now he's, like, having great signs of aging. And so I'd rather do the opposite. I'd rather focus on my health while I'm young and then worry about money later. So I have my health and I have the wisdom and the patience to really focus on things, especially being ADHD like this. A lot of ADHDs just... people don't really end up rich and successful because it's too hard to focus on anything. Like, when I was younger, I started a billion projects, looked into things to invest, like Ethereum and actually Bitcoin, but I never got around to it because I didn't know how to do it, and it was too annoying, too much hassle to learn, and yeah, it led to a lot of problems, like a success, specifically not having a shitload of Ethereum, Solana, or Bitcoin. So... But what's your advice? Like, what type of alcohol do you really like? See, my thing is I'm not... I have, no... What is that called? Flush reaction. So I'd actually be like a super alcoholic. Because I'm not allergic to alcohol at all. So my body doesn't have a hard detox reaction from it. So I can drink and drink and drink, feel fine, and just get really fucked up easy too. So I have the Irish gene. Like, I can just drink as much, and I'm sensitive, so I get drunk, and it's awesome. I don't feel bad. I don't get hangover. I mean, if you get dehydrated, you'll have a headache. But yeah, I don't have any negative effects. But I like wines, and I like more of the like champagne and wines and like flavored stuff. So I don't have the tendency of drinking too much shit because I like believe it's like a situational thing.
Add mood. Man, like you said, what you said before, SSI is going to be gone by the time I retire. Okay, well,
Yeah, it's stupid. It really is. I don't. SSI needs to go away in the next, like, by the time the boomers die, I think. And then I think there needs to be, like, an SSI refund. Like, they need to refund some of the people. Or, Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, okay, you're killing yourself. That's as bad as, vodka and Red Bull, dude. I mean, their electrolytes helps a little bit, but you're still working your liver like crazy. I mean, you're young. You can do. You're like what, 21? You'll be fine. Oh, fucking. Yeah, max hit a 32 from him. These fucking specs are doing terrible, dude. Okay. Borg makes me think of Star Trek, though. See? So, the reason I'm saying this is I was going to start talking about Star Trek and technology, and you would have been like, why the hell are you talking about Star Trek? Well, what the bad guys in Star Trek's name are Borgs, right? So it's not like it was a random conversation. It's that you said something's name is Borg, and that's the name of Star Trek, Borgs. So I would have started talking about Star Trek. I'm not going to do it, but, you know... Yeah, my big issue with ADHD is I'm not only ADHD, but I'm actually, it's called the dysfunctional genius. And so, and like, look, every time I bring this up, people are like, oh, you always talk about how fucking smart you are. But it's just, I'm explaining that I think with a little bit more depth than the average person. So, because when I moved back to America, alright, well, let's skip back. I took an IQ test in Japan. And it came back as 140, or like 145 or 142. I think it was 142. And I was like, wow, that's pretty high. So I moved back to America 3 years ago, and I took an IQ test with Mensa, like a year and a half ago, and that came back as 145 because that was the cap. Okay, that's the cap for their test. It's a standard deviation of 3. So then I contacted Mega, and I got a mail-in IQ test, and that scored in 160. Okay, and so I realized I was like, oh shit, I'm actually pretty smart. I'm not like dumbass that people on the internet say I am. And but the issue that happened with it is it made me realize that maybe the reason I don't make any sense to most people is because I'm thinking way more depth than what you're expected to in a casual conversation. Like, people are bringing up keywords, and I'm tying it in for a reason to talk about something completely else that my brain has been triggered to want to talk about. But it's not something that, like, the average person would, like, connect because of one random word in a sentence. It's not a brag, it's an explanation, and that's why I think people get mad and they're like, oh, you just brag and you have IQ. Yes, IQ isn't everything, I agree. If it was everything, I'd be a bajillionaire. People like, fucking Jeff Bezos wouldn't be rich. That guy got fucking, what was it, like 500,000, well, like 200... He got a lot of money from his daddy, remember, to start Amazon in the garage. He talked about how he started Amazon in the garage, but he got, like, hundreds of thousands of dollars from dad, who was very rich. And, like, Elon Musk, his dad literally owns a blood diamond fucking mine in Africa. And his mom's a fucking millionaire supermodel. The guy that made Facebook stole the ideas. And his dad's an orthopedic surgeon, and his mom was, like, the daughter of one of the most successful fucking lawyers of all time. Like, all very wealthy families that took care of them and helped them get rich. So, it's not about intelligence, it's about how set up you are in life. Like, I think the American with the highest IQ is, like, 210. Which, I don't think after 145, 150 is kind of pointless. Because the way the tests start working at that point. But whatever. Point is, he's a bouncer at a club. There's only like 3 people, there's only 2 people in the world, one of which is Korean and Japanese actually, that have a higher IQ than this dude. He's a fucking bouncer. So it doesn't have anything to do with your success or your literacy or your manner of speaking. All that stuff isn't about pattern recognition. You know, IQ is about like so like spatial awareness, internal monologue, your ability to have visualization, your ability to think in steps. I look at it that way. And so yeah, people like automatically fallaciate that like, oh, if you're really a genius, you'd speak like one and you'd have good mannerisms and you wouldn't talk out of context. It's like, no, dude, I'm just seeing different pieces in a puzzle, like in different moves on a chess. Better example. I'm looking at a chessboard and I'm seeing more moves than the average person, but we're still looking at the same chessboard. You know, so if I have no queen because I didn't receive a good formal education in English, then I'm still not gonna speak like a fucking wizard, you know, because I didn't have that piece on my chessboard to begin with. Blah blah blah. Okay. Friday nights have a vodka like that. Yeah, I had a friend, Austin, dude. He used to drink a lot. He's a really smart guy, too. Okay, that's really stupid. That was lag again. And he used to drink a lot, but now he's super health conscious and stuff, and I'm proud of it. Proud of him. He's made a lot of good life decisions recently. He used to be like one of those guys that just like made every wrong decision. He made a lot of money like you, but then what ended up happening was he just like blew it all on drugs. He did weed and alcohol all the time. Like he did like style study stuff. Oh, okay. Like started a business with his dad in real estate, and they were making like a shitload of money, like $1 million. And he blew it all away on literally just drugs and alcohol. It really sucked to see. So don't ever do that, man. Just because you have the money to buy something, unless it's something that's specifically going to benefit you, don't buy it. Don't spend access on it for sure. Because it is money that won't come back. You just earn more with your time, and your time is limited.
Okay, Borg, Blackout Rage, Gallon, that's funny. We are total opposites, both have but I'm on a lower IQ scale and less talkative.
Oh, well, I mean, the thing is that, so, ADHD is a suppressant no matter what. And, okay, here's the thing. You've seen the bell curve of income, right? Believe it or not, the bell curve for income actually starts earlier in IQ than later. Because a lot of people who are intelligent or high IQ or have a lot of, can think in a lot of angles, will also think themselves into failure. I do the same thing. Like, I start something and I say, well, these people complained about my art on a video game, because I make games sometimes. I used to. And I'd say, before when I was making these people were complaining about the art. This art's not good, so I shouldn't finish this, because no one's going to like it, and I'm wasting my time. So I never finish it, because I'm unhappy with my art skills, and I don't have the money to hire an artist, okay? I start a business, and I say, okay, I have an idea for jet propulsions. I would like to make, like, an aerospace business, okay? I think that we're not investing enough money into this type of development for space, okay? Let's start the business. Oh, well, I'm a nobody, and in order for me to get any investment, I have to tell people the ideas. And when I was 16, I told the military about an idea I had for a hybrid jet propulsion engine that I trademarked a name for and everything. And because I was too young to work on the project, to be a project lead, they just stole the idea and gave it to this guy named Charles Ferrant, which was like an ex-NASA engineer. So they gave this old guy who was like in the 70s my entire idea because he was older and had the credibility, and I never got a dime from my own idea that I drew. So I always talk myself out on intellectual stuff because I had a $1 trillion idea, and it's a 16-year-old and a bunch of old fucks, a bunch of old boomers stole my idea from me. Does that make any sense? And so I have this defeatism now where it doesn't matter I'm smart. Every time I come up with an idea, I come up with ways it won't work. And so that's the issue with high IQ and high intelligence, is sometimes it acts as the biggest crutch. Not that you're lacking in ideas, but that you'll never execute any ideas because you always figure out a failure point. It's like an engineer who's building a bridge, and because the easiest solution is a material that doesn't exist, he scraps the project because he's afraid of making it too complicated. Does that make sense? And so, because of those types of failure points is why I've never been able to be, like, as successful as I think I could be. Investing's easy, right? You just put money towards something and you realize that inflation will do most of the heavy lifting, okay? So that's why, despite my failures in a lot of other ways, my investment does pretty good. But it's because investment's easy. Investment is buy low, sell high, do some research about what it does, and just don't psych yourself out and just keep putting money into it. Because eventually, as long as it's not a terrible idea that's going to just belly flop, even if it bubbles, you'll still make more money in the long run than the short end, right? Than what you're putting in the short end. And so investment's easy. And anyone can figure out investment. It's low IQ, as low IQ as you can get. So low IQ, in fact, that even intelligent people can manage to invest without talking themselves out of it. But everything in between, high IQ people hate. Because, again, you talk yourself out of it. Like I said, I cannot get myself to commit to any business ideas because I always figure out a way that it can fail, and so I talk myself out of it. But people like the CEO of Alibaba, that guy's got an IQ of 81, okay? That Chinese guy that made Alibaba, an IQ of 81, yeah, that motherfucker is the 4th richest person in the world because he's too stupid to get failure. He just keeps trying. He had rich parents, yes, and he just keeps throwing money at it. He just keeps throwing money at it. Eventually a solution will work. Like, if I just slam my fucking hammer at the wall enough, it'll eventually fall over. So that's the good part about not being a super genius. Because a super genius will go, let's find a better way. Meanwhile, the idiot is there with the hammer still going away. Well, the smart guy is trying to develop a drill. Get what I'm saying? So the guy with the hammer is going to get through that wall faster than the genius now trying to make an easier way to get through the wall. Because he's taking a break from the wall to come up with a better solution. So, yeah, intelligence is only good for certain things, not necessarily making money.
I study YouTube videos like Ted Buddy interviews. Like,
oh, that's funny. I've tried, but I don't do good because I have too much lack of impulse control. Because I'm very, very high on the ADHD scale. I'm actually, like, as high as you can get, I think. I'm not even joking. When I took a test for the for ADHD, they actually told me, like, you really can't get a higher compound ADHD score than this. They said, you're probably one of the most ADHD people we've ever met. So that's the problem. I'm, like, as ADHD as you can get. And I'm mildly autistic, so it just... And it's like Asperger's autistics, like, why I always gotta talk about science or politics. Because, like, so space. Oh, I think Asperger's means that your fucking mind's straight on what the priorities in life are, okay? The reason space is important is space is how we get more resources. Space is how we're going to get over a lot of our cultural, societal issues, because every single time we go to the moon, or we go to Mars now, what happens? People stop caring about race, people stop caring about the socioeconomic factors, they care about who can get results, and we build a society that's more stable every single time. And so I think that's why space matters, is because it does a lot for our culture, and it does a lot for incentivizing new technology that doesn't have a gun attached to it like the military does. And so, yeah, I mean, I think space matters, and I think more people should care about it, and I think more people should care about the status of the world and the status of our livelihoods that are at stake in the recent years. So yeah, I think that matters. And I don't think, oh, it makes me fucking autistic and it makes me Asperger's. Well, fucking good, dude. Maybe everyone needs to be a little Asperger's because that shit matters. It's not high functioning autism. Yeah, I mean, but you get what I'm saying, the way that it's diagnosed. Which I agree with you. I think it's more of just, it's the emergent stuff that matters. Like, autistic people do better in tech because the way you have to think, they found that the brain connects faster when you have those cross-wirings that autism has. So autism is the brain of the modern era. But the problem is autism's not very good for certain things that are essential for running this society. So I think that's the reason. The problem is we need more autistics with the way that the tech industry and AI is moving in the direction it's moving. But you also need normie brains to do certain things that we just can't fucking want to do. Because it's not that we're incapable, it's that we don't want to, and it's like a good example. And I know people made fun of this on the internet, but that woman who was like, when you try to tell an autistic person or an ADHD person to do something, and they say no, and they say you're just being lazy or being picky, and she walks up to her mom and says like, put your hand on the stove, and you're like, no,
You could put your hand on the stove, but your brain's not letting you. And people forget that our brain is mostly autonomic, right? It's autonomous. It's not active brain function. So most of us is subconscious, and a very small percentage, only like 30, like 20, like 10, 20, 30% of it is active, right? Active brain function. So talking, actively paying attention, and engaging with hand gestures. The rest of it is completely cut off from our conscious function. And so that's the part that I think controls the irks and limitations of ADHD and brain and autistic brain. Like, I know that if I kept practicing art, I would get good enough to do art, and I could use AI to help me cheat on art, and I could make a game that could make me $1 million because I know how to code every fucking language of computer code there is. I can do Python, I can do C, C++, I can do React, I can do JavaScript, I can do JSON, I can do HTML, CSS, which is, that's basic. But the point is, I can do Ruby. I can do almost every single coding language. I can do MySQL, and I can do MongoDB database. I can do Git. I like anything with a computer, language-wise, I can do. Okay, there is no reason I couldn't be a tech billionaire. But the problem is servers cost money, so that is an obstacle. Every time I'm trying to make an online game, it's like, oh, cool, you got to spend like $5,000 to get servers working. Okay, so that sucks. But then there's also the fact that I don't want to, my art shit. Okay, we'll get better at art, Keola. I know I could just get better at art or find workarounds that are cheap or free, but I don't want to. But it's not I don't want to, like, I'm simply choosing. Like, I literally just can't force myself to do it. I have no interest in it. And so that limitation stops me from being able to be a single developer that makes a shitload of money in tech. There we go. And I can't force myself to do it. Because every time I try, I just won't absorb it because I'm so miserable forcing myself to do this. Like, my brain just says, no, I don't want to learn. So, I can force myself consciously, but subconsciously, I can't force the fucking sponge to activate and absorb shit because I'm so, you know what I mean, trying to fucking, like that movie from, what was that movie? The Clockwork Orange, okay? I'm so Clockwork Orange fucking movie theater scene about it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I don't want to do this. Like, it's hard.
Yeah, we need to evolve from ADHD traits.
Yeah, I think the ADHD traits are really bad. I think the autism traits could be kind of, but I hate ADHD. If I could get rid of anything, it would be the ADHD. Hyperfocus is good, but more mild. Like, if you got, like, a brain laser, because, they have that, right? Yeah, this is crazy. So, laser to alter the brain and memory technology. Like, this is nuts. This actually... Okay, so this actually exists, okay? And it will be out probably in the next 20, 30 years. So, if I was younger, I could really take advantage of this. Like, if I was born today in my early 20s, like my late 20s or 30s, this would be existing. But they think they can turn off ADHD and other disorders through lasers, which is nuts. So they might have a full-on cure for like ADHD and autism by literally changing your brain through laser impulses and certain drug therapies. Like, completely rewire you. I would say, give me some ADHD, but I want you to lower it. I want you to dial it down. Like, I'm at a 90%. I want to be dialed down to, like, a 30%. I'd still like a little bit of the creativity and impulsivity that ADHD gives, but I really would like to rely on the hyperfocus. That would be great, but I don't want to be fucking jumping around every 10 seconds. That part I hate. But the hyperfocus would be great if I could control it. Just, By the way, I got Discord if you're interested. Here. Now, do you know your IQ is low? Did you ever get an IQ test? Because everybody thought I had a low IQ until I was tested. Okay. I almost died there because I was trying to read the chat again. Oh, why did I move over there? That was stupid. Because, I mean, you know, the problem is I think ADHD people just have a really low self-esteem, and a lot of people call us stupid because of the way that we engage with things. But that doesn't mean we're actually stupid. It just means we appear stupid because we have ADHD symptoms. I mean, I know that was definitely the case for me. Well, okay, so I sound like an absolute fucking hypocritical douchebag when I say this because I graduated early. I graduated at 16 and I had good grades. But here's the thing. In early high school, they thought I was going to fail for a while because I didn't do any homework. And they're like, your kid's not bright. He doesn't do his work. He doesn't pay attention in class. And then I took extra credits, night classes, and then when I did other stuff, I fucking aced everything. Like so a good example of this is in history class, okay, AP history, American history. Let me be specific on this. The teacher thought I was destined to fail the class because I never did any of his homework, and so he gave us a fucking paper that was worth like 40% of our grade, and then he gave the people who were failing like me an opportunity to do like an extra credit it was like a report that talked about all the historical things that happened during World War I, World War II, the effect of the industrial trade on World War I, the steel trade and stuff. And I scored perfect on both. So it dropped my grade from like a D- to like an A-. Like it was crazy. So I went from failing to like almost one of the highest grades because I had the opportunity to do a perfect score on the extra, on that like that bonus report thing, and then of course the final. And so my point on this is if you asked him at any point during freshman year, that guy thought I was stupid. He even said it to my face. He's like, you know, I don't know if I can work with you. You know, I don't know if I can help you. You know, I can only help so much. Like he told my mom he thought I was stupid, basically in kinder words. And my mom was like, no, he's not stupid, you know, like, there's just, he doesn't like to listen, he doesn't like to, but that's like the same thing as the inability to listen kind of stuff. And yeah, so, I had quite a few teachers. There was another, I think there was my bio teacher on freshman also thought I was stupid. Her name was like Lauren or something, and she was some fat blonde chick, and she thought I was like the dumbest kid to walk the face of the planet, because I thought the elements... Well, now, granted, though, it's because I didn't pay attention to school and I was listening to movies. I was watching Avatar. You know, because Avatar came out when I was in middle school. The animated series with Aang. And, you know, they talked about the elements. Earth, wind, fire, okay? And and at the time, the show just came out. They didn't have lightning yet. And so I told her, what element would lightning be? And the thing is she thought I was truly talking about chemical elements. And she was like, no, it's not an element. And I'm like, no, I'm not talking about those elements. I'm talking about, you know, like elements like fire, wind, earth. I was talking about, you know, I was trying to figure out a TV show. And she didn't understand that I was just being ADHD in my conversation choice. And so she was so convinced I was stupid that she said that she recommended my mom I go to special ed science. She says, I think normal science class is a little bit too much for him to digest. So I think we need to put him in special ed. You know, put him with kids that are more of his, like, level of learning. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And the whole time she didn't understand. Like, it's not that I didn't know about hydrogen, helium, nitrogen, boron, oxygen, and all that other stuff. It was that I was talking about a TV show called The Last Airbender. And that's what I meant. I was talking about, like fantasy elements, and I couldn't understand why she didn't understand what type of element I was talking about in the fantasy sense. And she just thought I was retarded. So that's why I'm iterating. There's a lot of ADHD people that assume they have a low IQ without ever being tested because they just think in a very different way because they're always jumping around in topics. And so they just assume they're stupid, but they're not. They tie in things that people wouldn't normally tie in together. Oh, shit. Damn. I took that one close.
Okay, I can't hire fucking anything anymore. Never, sadly, but I did try to take a military and got extremely. Oh,
At my high school, I was suspended. Yeah, me too. I got in fights all the time. I'm there with you. I got in a lot of fist fights. I got kicked out of almost every school I was ever in. So don't feel bad about it. I actually have a very similar story. I was difficult and bullied, and then I would stick up to my bullies and I would just fight them. And this was back in the early 2000s when they didn't deal with bullies because we didn't have mass shooting problems. And so what happened was because there's no school shooters, they didn't take bullying seriously. They didn't give a fuck. And so as long as a bully wasn't like punching your teeth in, they didn't do anything. But when they're telling you to go, KYS every fucking day, or you're a pathetic loser, why don't you just go die? And they're simply sitting there constantly abusing your mental health. You're feeling terrible. It's almost as effective, right? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will hurt forever. From the Adventures of Billy and Mandy, the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. That's a great quote because it's fucking true. It's like the part that people don't understand about like why harassment and bullying hurts is because you lower someone's self-esteem into basically nothing. And so basically I learned martial arts and I realized it's like I'm actually going to go hang myself as a fucking 12-year-old, or I'm going to go punch this guy's lights out because he won't stop bullying me over my glasses, my long hair, and the way I act. So I just started knocking everybody out, and then I got kicked out of every class. I mean, I wouldn't have ever been kicked out if I wouldn't have smart-ass fucking assholes talking shit to me and trying to tell me I'm a worthless piece of shit. Like, I think that's what was so funny about it is that we don't. It's technically it's those people in the wrong, not fucking me. So whatever. I'm the victim. Oh, yeah. So you, even though you're 20, you were... Oh, yeah, that's true. You did do your high school during the pandemic. It's crazy. Oh, remember, lack of education doesn't mean a lack of IQity. You gotta remember, too, like, military aptitude tests are basically SAT, and SAT is more of, like, what'd you learn in school? It's not really a rough estimate of someone's intelligence. Like, that's what people don't understand is, like, you could have a 160 IQ, and if you're not properly educated, you'd still score, like, really low on an SAT. So even now, I didn't score low on military placements, but again, I have a thirst for knowledge. I always like to research stuff. Like if you go on my YouTube, okay, like here I'll show you. I'll prove this. Okay, let me go on my YouTube account. Just go on the first page. Well, literally, like I was watching this. I was in the middle of starting this. Detection of biosignatures and why it's an issue for our detection for phosphates and stuff like that to see that there's aliens. Okay, literally a fucking nerd video. Okay, so I'll get that out of the way, okay? But let's start a new YouTube tab just so I can show like what I'm talking about. Okay, here, literally just loaded. It's gonna be some RuneScape stuff probably. So One Punch Man trying to get me to pay in order to look into nuclear physics. Some AI video slop. Can you keep zooming in forever? Like scientific inquiry. Oh, new Meat Canyon video. I don't know why there's shit on fucking celebrities. I actually don't care about that. The Combat World's Fastest Drone. The infographic show. More Dead Internet Theory. RuneScape. Politics. AI, sci-fi. Joe Rogan, I guess. AI. More One Punch Man, because, the animation quality. Infrastructure. Science inquiry. Drama. Like, most of it's AI stuff. I mean, I get a little, fucking, and I start, like, going in. But yeah, fresh, new account. A lot of it's geared towards science. A little bit of video games, of course, And so, I have a need to learn, which keeps me educated despite not being in a school setting. A lot of people, they don't do it unless they're forced to by being in a school setting. So that's more of reason to why I would score higher on something like SAT, because I remind myself of math, right? I remind myself of the order of operations, right? Like, wait, let's do something here. Okay. Here, watch. Okay, so I'm gonna do a bullshit math equation. So I'm gonna do. I'll keep it simple, okay? Yeah, this is one I did for programming. That's why it's already there. But we could do this. Plus. Okay, 25. Okay. Now, how you do it? Order of operations, right? You go 15 times 30 plus 25, so 55. Oh, no, I'm wrong. Wait. 15 to the power of 2. Oh, so 100. Oh, no, I did fuck that up. Okay, well, I just made myself look absolutely retarded there. Because I tried to get extra. I was going to do something simple like this. You know, like. You know, then I decided to get. I forgot that this is not times. This is more. This is actually this. Which. This doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, wait, so let me do this again. 25. This should still be 250 then, right? Yeah, okay. So it's looking at it as this. I was thinking it's looking at it like this. How about that? If I did this, 55. So what happened was I was right, but I thought it was the wrong expression. I said I could do the order of operation. When you do this, it's actually assuming this, not this. Because this is 55. So I was right, it is, but I don't know what the fuck. Why is... I'm actually learning right now because I don't want to be a retard forever. Okay, so 25x6. So now we have to find. Why did it not give me an option before, but now it did? Wait, okay, now it, no. Now it gave me a different one. Now it gave me 55. See? So maybe the AI was fucked up, not me. Because I don't know how that would have seen that, right? No, okay, no, fuck, it was the AI, dude. I have proof. It was the AI that was all fucked up. Because there's no fucking way I thought, like, that would have been wrong. Right, I was like, this 55, then it said 250. I'm like, what the fuck? What did I get wrong with it? No, yeah, I was right. Fuck you. It is 55. You bastards. 15 times 2. You know what I mean? 30 plus 25, 55. So why did it say it was this before? Why did it interpret it as this? I'm on calculator.net. We're gonna. Okay, no, I'm not doing that then. How the fuck did it say 250? See, it made me completely guess myself because the fucking the thing just did something that made no sense, but I believed it because I was like, well, the computer can't lie. Yeah, I know. Okay, it's 50. Okay, I was right. It's 55. But see, that's how dangerous this shit is. And that would be the same thing, okay, as doing this. Should be the same thing. See, and it does that. Look at that. It does the same fucking thing for some reason. But that's not true. The AI is wrong. You're fucking wrong. That's not how that works. Because it's... Is it because I'm doing this? Why is it doing me back to the old... like, what version's right? See, now I'm really... No, I didn't do that. 2! It's 50. 5 times 5 is 25. It's 55. My brain is like, because I don't understand. Is it wrong by telling me I'm right, or am I wrong and it's, you know what I'm, like, I want to know. I want to know what's actually, because no one's ever, this, you do this. You literally would go small 2 or go like this to like signify that it would be, like, for example, okay, wait a minute. Okay, now I know. Totally not RuneScape anymore. You give me a goddamn second. This is how you would write it, if, like, on handwriting, okay? So it'd be 5 times 3, and then you go like this, and then you go like plus 25, okay? And then this would equal 250. Okay, let me show it. This is how you would write it out for it to be 250. To my knowledge of math. A little 2, right? It's a little 2. If you're writing it like this, which I gotta use my other monitor, because I'm using a thing. If you're writing it like this, I don't know really how to... Five times 3, and then 2 plus 25. This would be what would equal 55, right? To my understanding of fucking math. So why it's saying that that's 255, but it's not. It was 250, and then it said it was 55. So I'm fucking confused, because that makes no sense. But I'm going to assume my math is not wrong, and that this is just stupid. See, it's not doing this. Why is it assuming that? It's not. It's not that. It is assuming that. So I was right. The AI is just retarded. For some reason, it's assuming I'm doing a little 2. I'm not. I'm using a big fucking 2. Okay, I swear to God I'm done with this. I don't even know if anyone's watching anymore. Okay, I'm right. Okay, but I'm still gonna use a calculator though. Oh, you can't even do brackets. How do I do brackets? Oh, I can't even do brackets. I can't even do brackets. Okay, never mind. Fucking computers! $55. There we go. There we go. See, I have to specify that this is not being... Okay, there we go. I had an aneurysm over that because I thought like the AI is wrong making this. It's okay. I couldn't look. I only have 2 monitors. My bad, dude. So I wasn't able to look at it. So I was like, how the fuck is it saying I'm wrong? It was like, there's no way I'm wrong. Like, I know calc. I know a little bit of calculus and trigonometry. So like, there's no fucking way I was getting that wrong. I was thinking, but it was blowing my mind. I was like, wait a minute, am I somehow a secret idiot savant and never realized it? Am I playing Fallout right now? You know, because a broken clock is right twice a day. So I figure, like, shit, maybe I just proved on stream I'm fucking stupid. Oh, no, okay. Like, ah, damn. Yeah, but imagine if someone, like, imagine if a teacher, I have a interest in anthropology? You meant anthropology? Anthropology. What's the difference between anthropology and anthropology? And history, like Japanese, you know. Oh. Yeah. So you liked it when they infected people with syphilis and they, with no anesthesia, took different organs out of their body to see how long they would live and what their adrenaline levels were, right? You know, it's actually Unit 731 that we know the composition of the body, though. Like, how much of it's water. Okay. Okay, you could have just spelt it wrong, but maybe it was a thing I didn't know about. I was like, okay. But yeah, dude, Unit 173, I'm actually kind of interested in shit like that. Because it didn't really do anything for the scientific community other than maybe figure out how much of our body was water. But they did that by torturing people and by purposely dehydrating them and giving them no water. And then they died, and then they weighed their bodies afterwards, and they found out they lost about 70% mass. They're fucking crazy. The study, I spelled it wrong. And so, I know what you mean. Well, I thought anthropology maybe was like a different study of like human-like things. Maybe could have been something I'd never heard of, like caveman biology. I don't know, which. Because you have anthropology, you have zoology, you have insectology. I think it's called insectology, biology, microbiology, biochemistry, all within the same field, you know? So, you want to be a doctor or archaeology? You have the study of the Earth history and the way it works. Like, that's geology. Yeah, archaeology is civilization history. Like, what were the Babylonians doing, you know, the shit like that. Old ruins and shit, yeah. I liked, what was that called? No, I think it was archaeology. But no, it was the offset for, the study of dinosaurs. I think they have their own unique name, or it just might be archaeologist. Is it? I wanted to be the guy that dug up dinosaur bones. I'm not even joking. Like, that would have been what I wanted to do for a living when I was like 8. I wanted to be the guy that dug up dinosaurs. That or a astronaut. Funny enough. But like legit, like I was like, how do I learn how to be one of those people that digs up dinosaur bones? 8-year-old me. Yeah, no, anthropology is the study of, like, ancient humans, and, like, isn't it? So, like, excavating human remains and, like, figuring out about, like, it's not the study of, like, recent remains, it's old remains, right? I mean, I'm spitballing this because it's not something I'm, like, I could say learned, but I'm not well read on the subject. But I'm summarizing it and assuming that it has... I want to find Genghis Khan. So yeah, that's anthropology. Yeah, okay. So what's it called for dinosaurs? Is it really archaeology? I don't think it is. And it's not anthropology. What is it called? Like what is the study for dinosaur bones called? I'll look it up after I kill the boss. Well, every time you're in here, me and you can talk about random cool things. Yeah, Genghis Khan. Hey, if you want to find some Genghis Khan, just go to Mongolia or China. Like, what is it, like 5% of all living people are directly related to the guy? Because the guy fucking, like, you know, so many women. He raped so many women in his conquests that, like, a huge percentage of Asia is directly related to him. Like, that's nuts if you think about it. There's even people as far as, like Bangladesh and, like, and parts of the Middle East where they have direct genetic lineage to Genghis Khan during his conquest of there. Yeah, okay. But it's like deceased humans, right? Like, finding more out about them, like, you know, genetic history, what their diets were when they were alive, if they were ancient humans, you know, like those people, like, they find excavations, they're like, oh, this guy died from arrows, because we have a study on how to image this and figure out directly this type of information really accurately, if that makes any sense. This is what my assumption is about it. That fucking lag, dude! Bro, are you fucking kidding me? Did you see that? I wasn't even standing over the fucking fireball and it killed me. God damn it, dude. Oh my god, I hate this fucking lag so much. And it's only fireballs where that shit happens. I walk, dude, it's literally here. I walk 3 fucking blocks away, and it still considers me on the tile that it was launched on because of fucking lag. Like, damn it, dude. That's not, the reason it bothers me is it's not a skill thing. It's a fucking, it's a server or internet thing. And it's fucking mind-numbing that that happens. Because I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm playing right. I'm dodging. But the dumb game doesn't know I did. Oh my god, bro. That's so fucking irritating. Because it happened like 3 times in the last 2 fucking hours. That, on fireballs, I move away. Oh no, you're still standing there. No, I'm not. God damn it, dude. That's so fucking irritating. Because it wastes all the shit that was on the ground. It wastes all my fucking money. I gotta spend 100k now to fucking buy back. I hate it so much that that shit happens. And it's nothing to do with me. It's not my fucking fault. I dodged it. I walked away. Bro, like, fucking, It's the thing I hate about fucking doing bossing with ADHD. I have rage issues, and like this dumb fucking bullshit doesn't help with my rage issues. Congratulations! The fucking retarded game killed you. Even though you did the boss right. Because we lagged out. Fuck you, dude. I want to die because I fucked up. I don't want to die because the game's stupid. That's why I get mad about it. Ah, so goddamn irritating. Fuck you. No, God fucking damn it, man. It's, dude, I'm so pissed because it keeps fucking happening. The same thing I'm dodging, and the retarded fucking game thinks I'm standing there. I'm not. I moved. I mean, am I fucking crazy? I've literally moved away, and it thinks I'm. 68 damage means you're on the tile of the fireball, not next to it. On it. Next to it is half damage, and 2 squares is no damage. So full damage means the game's so fucking stupid that I moved 4 fucking squares, and it thinks I'm still standing in square 1. So that's why it's so irritating that I died from that. I fucking moved! God damn. Sorry, I know, it's just... God damn this fucking game, bro. This fucking internet, or whatever that's causing this. Paleontologist. Okay, paleontologist. Okay, I was right. Paleontologist. Paleontologist. That's the name. Dude, I'm literally fucking shaking because that's so goddamn irritating. This fucking game, dude. Dude, they didn't do shit with this fucking internet because I'm still having the same fucking thing where like I'm standing here. Something happens in the game and I move away and it teleports me back to die. I'm losing my fucking mind because I'm trying to stream, and I don't want to get mad and quit streaming over fucking lag constantly, and these goddamn neighbors lie out their fucking teeth. They didn't do anything. They probably just said shit that shut me up. So they're gonna make me call the fucking Spectrum to fix this, and it's stupid. I didn't have this fucking problem at all for 3 months. And then 2 days ago when they wanted to drill into the fucking walls and move their modem, now I'm having constant issues trying to do this boss. And of course, this happens. I'm talking to my wife. Of course, this happens as soon as I get to the boss. As soon as I'm strong enough to do this kind of shit for good money, the internet fucks up for my neighbors. It's like stupid. I hate that I have luck like this, man. Where the fuck was this shit 3 months when I couldn't do this? Ah, fucking neighbors, man. Let's fucking move the modem and fuck up the noise interference. That's so goddamn irritating, dude. I know it's not the end of the world or anything. I'm just so mad because it's such an avoidable thing that's happening that has nothing to do with me. It's not my skill problem. It's not my inability to do something. It's a compilation of fucking retarded neighbors in this goddamn game being stupid with the way it analyzes character location. A lot of games put a buffer where you, like, there's a, like, I send out a request to the server and there's a timestamp on it. So it's saying he clicked this fucking square, right? This game clearly doesn't have that because it looks up to date minute to minute at the exact location, not the visual location. So the fucking fireball drops here and I go here and it thinks I'm still there because there's been no timestamp on my fucking right, on my left click. So it makes it where leg spikes like that are so much more fucking deadly. And it's stupid because it's just retarded fucking game design that I have to suffer with. I don't want to fucking be dying every other goddamn time I'm out here because of this bullshit. I didn't do this. It's them. God, dude. Alright. I'm done. I said this already happened like twice today. Same fucking thing. Fireball goes down. I move and I die. Because it counts it as a direct hit because my character didn't move on the server because of whatever fucking ping bullshit. It's stupid. I'm done. I got fucking Spectrum. Yeah, she's doing good. My bad. Yeah, it's Spectrum. It's Spectrum. Like, watch. I'll show you what's going on. That I'm not crazy. Fucking load. See, my internet is really shit and I can't even load a fucking web page. The issue is I want to stream. I don't want to have to stop fucking streaming because of my dog shit internet in this dog shit game. It doesn't matter that I have 200 ping if the game timestamped clicks. Okay? If I click this and the game had an internal mechanism to timestamp my clicks, then it would still know that I moved in time. But it doesn't because it's an old fucking game made in... It's a backup of a game made in 2001. So it doesn't have modern game engine stuff for leg compensation. But it's annoying because it's the worst combo to try to do this and they won't even load the fucking website. Okay. God, dude. Alright. Come on, just fucking load. Please, for the love of God, do it. Okay, there we go. The problem is I don't think we have Cox here in California where I'm at. I don't think we have it. I have fiber optic. I'm connected to it. I'm not on Wi-Fi. It's just they drilled in. So these fucking idiots that live here. Okay, the main renter holder. Okay, he works in tech, but he doesn't know shit about computers somehow. He drilled in 3 fucking internet lines already. And then I used one of the old lines, and then he says, oh, I want a more convenient, so I'm going to drill in a 4th fucking line. Well, the other 3 lines are noise controlled. They're channel controlled. This one that was drilled in 2 days ago clearly fucking wasn't. And so it ends up causing this thing where we're getting these massive fucking 400 leg spikes occasionally. Well, it's not happening right now, luckily, but it is happening. And it's causing me to die in the game. It's causing me to, like, I wouldn't care if I wasn't gaming. This is an absolute fucking nightmare when I'm trying to stream shit and then I gotta have these fucking 400 ping fucking spikes happen. Now I look like I'm lying because it's not happening. But it was. I did just test this morning, and it was like 308 ping spike. Come on, don't make me look bad here. You saw what I saw with the fireball. You saw what I saw. God damn it. I didn't make that shit up. I clearly was moved out of the way and it still hit me with a max hit. That's clearly lag. I hate you. Why don't you show me? Well, it was like all the way up. I got pictures of it. God damn it. Here. Because, yeah, I don't know, it just makes me feel like I'm lying. Oh, yeah, there we go. Little whatever one. Right here. You can't really see it. See? Like, pings like that, like, super bad. Like, these are, like, fucking 200 ping spot. So, these are what's fucking me up when I'm trying to do the bosses. They're huge 200 ping spikes that happen out of fucking nowhere, and it murders me when there's a fireball, or there's something, like, dude, nothing on this boss would kill me if he didn't have the fireball. For this lag, because as soon as that happens, I fucking die, because it's stupid. Like I said, it's just because it's an old engine. Like, they need to fucking put a buffer that timestamps your clicks, so even if there's a lag, it knows whether to kill you or not. See how quick I react to that shit, dude? I am not fucking on the spot. I don't... Ugh. Just irritated that it's killing me that way. And what pisses me off the most is I had a full inventory because I wasn't eating any food. So I didn't even pick up all the loot. So I lost out all that loot, too. Whatever. But yeah, now you know I don't get a lot of viewers, channel. I got some rage, baby. It's one of the reasons I got high blood pressure, damn it. I don't know, stupid shit is just what makes me mad. Because I know you can't do anything about stupid. What the fuck? No. Jesus. It's actually the first time I ever fucked that up. That's because I was talking. Okay. Can you let me fucking heal? It's actually the first time I ever fucked that up. Wow. I mean, that could have been lag because I thought I clicked it, but maybe not. I'm not positive I clicked it. Clicked it that time. Like there's doubt that I didn't, but I thought my mouse went over it and I clicked it, so I don't know. Actually, that's the very first time I ever got hit by that. I see a full fucking hit! Dude, that only happens if you're on the same tile. Okay, that's lag, bro. It's definitely lag. I might get off. I'm not gonna play with this lag, dude. Like, I don't want to play a fucking game where my character's dying all the time because of fucking lag, dude. That's so goddamn irritating. That happened again, dude. I was not standing next to that. And I took a full fucking 68 hit from that fucking fireball. Thank God I was at max health this time. See, my character hesitated again there. Yeah, I'm lagging right now. I'm not going to play. That's lag. That was 100% lag. That wasn't even, like, remotely a fuck up again. That was, it lagged. As you remember, the rule is, right, 60, like, 56 to 64 damage on the tile, 30 damage on the tile next to it, or half damage, and then no damage on the next tile, okay? So the fact that I took a full hit, despite you seeing me walking all the way over here, means that was lag. So why wouldn't I not be mad about that? You know what I mean? Like, that's just stupid. Still gonna try to kill him one more time. Out of simple frustration. It's definitely lag though, dude, and that's pissing me off knowing that like I'm playing like shit because the game's fucking like my internet or the game is fucking up right now. I mean, we're in prime time. The most people are playing the game right now, but that makes no fucking sense. I shouldn't be taking a full hit from a fucking fireball after I'm moving away from it. That's just stupid. If I can get him to half HP by the time I get to around 1 minute. See, I'm moving away. You better not fucking kill me. Stop with the fucking... Dude, I'm having too much lag for you to do this fireball shit. Fuck you. Okay, we should be able to do this. It's 6 damage per second average at the lowest end. And we have 1 minute, which is 60 seconds. Unless it doesn't lag, I should be able to do this. Come on, you motherfucker. You better not fucking kill me from lag. Alright, we're good, we're good. We got this. This is like 3 hits. There we go. Alright, we got it. Jesus Christ, dude, that was annoying. Like I said, it's one thing if I make like a clear mistake. Like, I'm still not sure if I made a mistake with the with that zombie spawn. That's why I didn't get mad. I was like, oh, I fucked up. I get like screaming angry because I know I could clearly see that it was a lag issue. Like with the fireball again. And it's like, dude, I don't want to be dying because this game's stupid and it has a fucking a mechanic that punishes you 80% of your health that can be lag dependent. Like, they need to reduce that shit. That max hit should be like fucking 50 or something, considering that it's so dependent on the possibility on lag. That's so stupid. Like, you're guaranteed to fucking die if you lag out there. And it's like, no, dude, like, it should be skill, not fucking lag that kills me. I would prefer not to die because the dumb game fucks up right there. Whatever. I'm just speaking fucking in circles, but still. That's irritating. No, I'm still making money. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, it's not the end of the world, but god damn, dude, that was stupid. I'm still mad about it. Like, I'm still not recovered mentally from that. It better not. If it does it again, though, I'll probably leave. I'll probably stop streaming. The problem is streaming doesn't help the lag, right? That's why it's such a deal breaker for me to stream, because I know that if I am having this lag so bad that it's like spontaneously killing me on tiles that shouldn't be killing me, then there's no way it's gonna fix as long as I'm streaming. because streaming takes a huge burden of my bandwidth. So, I mean, it's mostly upload, but the problem is I'm having some upload by telling the fucking game where I'm standing. So, that's irritating, dude. Fuck. Remember, tile next to it is half damage. Not full. So, fucking taking 68, standing next to the fucking tile, even, you know, even if I really did move not fast enough, that'd be 30 damage. That would not be 68. Alright. Motherfuckers. I do all the specs. Nice, easy attack pattern that time. Remember, almost to a bomb, though, even though I just dicked around for 2 hours. Okay, that was slow, because I was looking away, and I didn't even move. Oh, okay, wow. See how slow I can react without taking any damage if there's no lag? That's why, like, it's, you know, like, I know it's lag and it's so irritating. Because, like, that first one, dude, I moved like an old person. I literally looked away, looked back, and then moved my character away from the fireball, and I still moved, like, 3 tiles away to take no damage. So, like, that's why I know I'm not fucking crazy when the game is killing me, when I moved right in the beginning of the thing, and it thinks I'm on the same tile that I started at. Like, that's not at all what happens. So, I mean, I know no one's saying I'm wrong, but I'm over-justifying because, you know, I just want people to know that, like, I'm overreacting, but I'm not over-explaining how shitty it is. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I shouldn't be yelling and shit, but... I'm not overemphasizing how stupid it is. That's what I should say. Not overreacting. I'm overreacting, but not overemphasizing. Okay, it looks like the lag went away. See, fuck you, dude. Did it again, but that was half damage. That might have been full damage. I don't even know. There's not really nowhere I can stand on it over here. Come on. Ooh, that's a max hit. That's nice. Ooh, we're gonna be good. We might even do this before the thing expires. And then that happens. Fuck you. That was just unlucky. Dude, this is a really clean fucking run. I mean, I'm not missing. That's why it's so OP. Like, if I actually had, like, a 90% hit rate, I'd be doing this guy in, like, a minute and a half. But, like, still, it's crazy. Ugh. Possibly just hit him one more time. Come on. And he dead. Woo! We got good money. Go, let's go, boys. There we go. All right. Really got to get. Do you have a maxed account, by the way, channel? Since I mean, you've been playing for a while, right? Even though you were born in 2004, I'm guessing you played for a while. Like 2015 would be my guess, is when you would have been old enough to play. Cause that's what like I played. I was like 11. That's what I mean. You know what I mean? Like I played early. No, I quit. Oh, you quit. So you're quit currently, or are you gonna play again? I quit, come back, start new account. That's what I'm basically doing. Yeah, me and you're the same that way. Very ADHD of us. This is an old account because it went to RS3, but it's a new old school account. So same exact thing, yeah. I'm keeping all my grapes so I can get 99 cooking. Let's do our herb run. Fuck it. Let's do our herb run. Yeah, we'll get 8 mil pretty soon, right now. Alright, we have a Raynar we got from the dragon. Yeah, we're gonna need to buy 5 more. And then we sell back 100k to make half back of what we invest. Because it's still quite a lot. Okay, and then we gotta do, magic secretaries. Okay, here we go. Alright, give me a second. I just gotta make sure I get the right, things here. Yeah, it sucks. I definitely probably won't ever play it again. I mean, I do like Mephistos, or whatever. The Diamond in the Rough storyline is really nice. It's like the best fishing spot in RS3, and it would be like the best fishing spot here, too. I kind of wish they had summoning in this. Because if you use the Ruined Titan, I think it's called, or a Titan, you can do Jad really easily. Like, if you use a Titan to tank Jad for you, it's, like, the easiest thing in the world now. I mean, yeah, I get it, but, like, remember, that came out before RS3 became Combat Evolved. And a lot of people think RuneScape was good until Combat Evolved came out. So I still think it would have been nice for RuneScape, old school RuneScape, to adapt summoning. To give, like, you the ability. Because, like, it's... I think the Titan had like 800 health, and he took half damage on magic or something, or it was really weird, and so he could tank for you. That's how I got my first Fire Cape. And it makes Jad a walk in the park, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's one max hit, okay? It's a single max hit and 2 prayer points. You should not have to bend over backwards and spend millions of GP and learn the airplane healer skip methods to get an extra max hit. It's kind of too much work, in my opinion, to justify what you got to do. So in my humble opinion, I do wish they had summoning. I think summoning is a good skill. Oh yeah, we're doing a Urban. Now, if any of my babies are dead, I'm gonna go use this and try to resurrect the plant. I'm desperate here. I don't want my I don't want any. I want to try to. I got the levels now. I'm 78, so I can use the resurrect plant now. I mean, it's still profitable, even if you. It's a 60% chance, but it's still profitable. Like the overall profit over loss is like an extra like 12,000 GP, so it's worth doing. Even if you fail, you know, like it's even trying works. Oh wait, yeah, no. Oh no. Oh. Man, dismiss. Stop. I hate these things. I hate getting bugged by these guys. No. Why is it not doing it? Jesus. Here we go. Drop. Oh. Yeah, the only cool thing is I don't have to carry stamina potions for tree and herb runs anymore now because of my fountain and my base. Like right now, I'm gonna hit like 50% run, and now I'm just gonna go drink from my fountain and get on my run back. It's very convenient now. Ooh, that's a good inventory fall, actually. In there. I'm to Poppy. Yeah. Run energy back, baby. Nee, are you okay? It's me screaming at the stupid piece of shit fucking game. Scare you? Should. I know what I'm capable of. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I still ran out of... I'm still at half health, though. That's crazy. Hey, Nee. Guess what? One long normal turd again. It actually feels too dry, though. Like, I'm almost getting borderline constipated, so it's weird. I went from complete opposite ends to where I was having, like, hyperdiarrhea that was, like, pale and lacking gallbladder fluid to now very dark poop, meaning very high gallbladder concentration and really thick and dry and, like, hard to push out. So, this fasting... Well, it's also taking a while for me to go to the bathroom, though. So, there's definitely something maybe wrong still, but it's, like, better. A lot better. But yeah, at least not like it's one big thick, you know. One thick big turd. No, just kidding. Yeah. I hope you guys like me talking about that on stream, because I like talking about it. No, because I do. Better English. can't believe I'm almost out of bond, though, dude. I bought this Fang, right? I bought myself from level 48 construction to 63, okay? And I still have room to spare now with like money to spare is what I'm saying. Like I'm still gonna get a bond. Like this being able to boss has been like the single greatest thing for making money on my account so far. It's like ridiculous. Alright, let's fucking do this. So are you gonna start playing RuneScape again, you think, channel, or no? Like you just completely done with it? I mean, I don't blame you if you are. I'm just asking, you know? I'm actually gonna TP back. I'm gonna go drink stamina. I didn't realize I forgot to do it. Bank, teleport, potion. It will actually be quicker probably than walking all the way back. Not cheaper, but quicker. Look at this, what it is, and then drink. And then see, we got full run energy. And I think I would still be coming over here. Like, I'd be getting close, but this is slightly faster. Again, not cheaper, because I got to spend runes on it, but... Okay, none of the herbs were dead. That's great. I don't get to test my resurrect plant yet. Oh, this is really good. Wow, I'm getting like 8. Dude, I'm getting like a 8 plant average this time, which is nuts. It's really, really good. I'm gonna make a lot of fucking prayer potions from this. And it's alive. Yay! It's all alive. I can, oh wow. What? More than that? Oh, I was like, what the hell? That's nuts, dude. Look at this. This is insane amount of Raynar. Like, this is way more than what you'd ever normally get. This is, like, enough to, like, really set me up now. This is awesome. Okay. I'll be able to make, like, 50, like, yeah, like, 56 potions, probably. More than that. And that will give me, like, 40 dose 4s, if I'm lucky. Okay, 53. I mean, wow. I wasn't far off, though. That's a lot. It's really good. Alright, and then we gotta withdraw one of these. Deposit. Switch. Put this in here. Buy everything that we need. Vial of water. 53. Snape grass. 53. And there we go. Yeah, nice. Alright, X is going to be 14. I always keep that necklace that has the chance to make it a 4-dose, because it does add to the profit slash, like, extra potions you don't have to sell on it. As I usually only have to sell about 10 potions in order to get back-ish half my money for the seeds. I don't care about like making profit or a full refund, but getting half back means like it just cushions less of what I have to spend. Because by the time all these grow, I'm not going to use up all the dosages yet, and paying half price for potions is amazing actually. So you can't get better than that. And this helps me get closer to getting 70 herb lore, which I need for Song of the Elves, you know? I need 80 because I want to make surge potions. You can't buy surge potions. You got to make them, so. I'm going to have a cookie. Because I'm naughty, I'm going to have a cookie. Naughty cookie. Yeah, I got these pecan cookies. They're amazing. Chocolate pecan. Yeah, dark chocolate pecan. I love them. Chesapeake. There you go. These are so good. They really are. Yummy. How many calories was that? 140. It's not bad. 200 calories probably. So I had half. Like a cookie and a half, basically. Not that bad. Alright. All. Nope. Oh, sweet. We're going to eat exactly 38. Alright, so we're going to sell 10. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. We still have 40. We got half of our money back. Yeah, I mean, like, it's fucking great. Works very well. Alright. Ooh, nope. My bad. How did I mess that up? Whatever. Not a big deal. Alright. I think when I finish this inventory full, I'm getting off. I had those weird. I had long ass ADHD conversations with that other guy, ADHD, and then you screamed at the game again for killing you, fucking lag. Fun. Keeping my blood pressure high. I keep my blood pressure on his toes. Damn it. What the fuck? Come on, die. You bastard. What the fuck? Yeah, boy. Come on, die, boy. That's what you get, boy. Dude, it just fucking hits, though. I'm getting murked with the hard hits. It's ridiculous. I don't even know how I'm getting hit by everything right now. Really bad RNG with the fucking defense. Yeah, that's another thing I don't like. Like, I did actually like about Combat Evolved more with it about this game was it didn't make tanking RNG dependent. Like, it actually had legitimate like hit reduction from armor, which was what you should expect when you're doing this shit. Dude, fuck you. I'm not trying to open up a bond. No, fuck you. I'm in the middle of a boss fight and I try to open up a bond window so I can't read chat right now. That was crazy multitasking right there. I can read. Oh, nobody's talking, so whatever. Come on. Give me that dose, baby. Not really. A crap load of money, but something, right? There we go. And back to home. Yeah, 10 more construction levels and I'll be able to regenerate Prayer 2 here. And so I won't have to do anything. I'll just be able to go there and then straight to... It'll save me a couple seconds, you know? Oh, nice. Here. Let's go. I like how she moved as soon as I went to go talk. So she ended up becoming the one NPC that was actually the longest to talk to out of the three. My RNG, bro. It's that little shit that I noticed. Like, you know, just how bad my RNG is just randomly at times. And then I get a fucking pet in 170 KC, so... I would have preferred to get, like, a money KC one, to be honest, but whatever. Alright, 3, 2, 1. I'll do all three. I'll just dunk all my alts here. Come on. Hit more. You know, the primordial boots are going to help a lot because they're going to give me more defense and they're going to give me more attack, but I'm not doing them yet because I'd rather get the max hit from the full helm, but after this bond, I'm definitely going to go for the boots after that helm, dude. I just want whatever accuracy I can get, to be honest. Oh my god, dude. Fuck you. Come on. Fuck you. I want to hit harder than that. Hey, Nia, if I wake up early enough tomorrow, we'll still try to get the haircuts, okay? If we can. I know I can't hear you because of my headset. I'm just telling... Because I know you're sitting behind me, so that's why I'm saying this. I'm speaking at you. I'm not looking for a conversation is what I'm trying to mean. What I mean. Oh, shit, really? That's awesome. Come on. Hit the fucker. Hit the fucker. There we go. Max hit, baby. Max hit. Come on. Oh my god, I missed the ulti. You son of a bitch. Come on, hit him. Damn it. Bro, how am I getting hit by that shit? Oof. God damn, dude. Fuck you. Oh, I got another Vorkath head. Yay, I guess. Kind of useless, though, because I don't fucking use it. I don't need them anymore. I already have, like, 3 of them. Alright, I made 5. I think that's my 5th one. How many KC is this? 222. 252. Jesus, alright. Makes sense, then. To have 5. Alright. About 1,000 is what I'll need to get 150 mil in total. So I'm 1/3 the way there. I think it really is about 35 mil, huh? So 35 mil times 4. About 150, yeah. 150 mil. No, 120. And I mean, I'm probably slightly unlucky then. Right now. We have enough now for another prayer level. That's nice. Okay. I'm actually surprised it's only 100k. I mean, I know there's more than that because there's other stuff, but... See, it says I have 4, but I also have the accumulator, which just was my 5th. So that's why I say 5, because it was 5. It's just I only have 4 in storage because I used up the first one. It's right here. See? Yeah, assembler. Alrighty. Alright. So, 2 more trips and then I'm done streaming. This is going to be what I stream most of the time until I get the gear. Because, like I said, once I have the bond and I have, like, decent gear to where, like, I'm really doing this super fast and I'm at, like, the full 3.54 million an hour, I'll probably start doing giveaways and everything. like more frequently, but I'm so close with what I need in order to do this stuff, so that's why I'm holding off still. Come on, let's go. And then eventually I want to build my account to do Zulrah too, because Zulrah is very similar money to Vorkath, and you know, it's probably what like everybody does that does Vorkath alternates to, because they're both like in the same level of difficulty. But the thing is Zulrah is very lag dependent too. Like if your character does not move at the right time and it registers you in a different spot, you'll die just like Vorkath, and I really hate that, you know. Bullshit. See, I still got hit again by that bullshit. Oh, that lag too. Did you hear how the fireballs pause for like half a second? That's lag as well. So yeah, I am lagging right now slightly. Just don't want it happening during fucking fireballs. Like, why has he got a fireball every time? Every time I'm having a lag spike is when he starts doing fireballs all the time in a phase. Like, it's so stupid. I don't know why. Like, it's just bad RNG for me, I guess. I'm lagging out, so let's do the one thing that's gonna kill you the most if you're lagging. Ow, what the fuck? Oh, I wish I was hitting slightly more. Come on. Do the stanky leg. Do the stanky leg. Come on. That's pretty good. Max hit with a 30 back to back. That shaves off a lot more time than you'd think, you know? Of course it's gotta be like 2 back to back like that. I hate it. Come on. Come on. Gotta give him to half health before 1 minute. To know I can... Ah, fuck, of course not. Almost. Come on. I mean, I might still be able to do this before the... No, I'm not going to be able to do this before the super combat expires. See, when you get past 85 prayer, what you can do for the same prayer drain per second at level 70 is you just put on preserve and then use a normal super combat. And then, yeah, you basically have the same effect as a super combat, but a divine. Dude, seriously, with these fucking hits. Damn it. We got this, though. We'll definitely do it before the others expire, but it's just annoying. See? We got this. Basically 2 hits. Or 1 really good hit. Oh my god, we did it. That's crazy. Alright. Yeah, boy. Alright, that's 300k, I think, almost. It's not bad. Alright. Teleport to house. Okay, Grand Exchange. Exchange. Yeah, I'm not selling for a dime under this. 19,000 is the lowest I go, man. You hear me? Alright, I wish you could look at... Oh, open. Yeah, okay. We're pretty good. Just wait for it. How the fuck is this still not selling? Damn, dude. Alright, Alright, this is it. Last 2 runs, and then I'm gonna get off. Go watch a movie with my wife. There might be some anime, I think, that came out today, too, that we watch. I think the big day is tomorrow, but I think there are some that came out today. No, I think this was the big day. I think Saturday was the big day, so... And I'm gonna watch him. I told her every week for Halloween you have to watch a horror movie, and I'm making her do it every time. She can't escape their fate. I'm thinking about Chucky or Pumpkinhead. Pumpkinhead's pretty interesting, but I haven't seen it in a long time, and it could be like a movie that is like actually more boring than I remember it being, and she's gonna complain, be like, "Where's the action?" Come on, there we go. There we go. Come on. Ah, dude, my fucking hip is hurting weirdly. I have the same thing, like the same weird hip pain. I think it's because of the way I'm spreading out my legs right now to be around this, the elliptical I have under my desk. What the fuck was that? Why did I delay so long to attack him? Come on. Come on, you little bastards. There we go. Suck on my dick. Woo! That's a lot of loot, dude. That's like 350k. Make sure I pick up all that in case I'm gonna accidentally die from fucking lag again. Come on. Motherfuckers. Of course! As soon as I go to the ulti, he goes into fucking that phase. I swear to God, dude, I'm so unlucky with that shit. Come on. Damn, I might actually kill him before my fucking thing is up. Nah, maybe not. We'll see. Big maybe. But I might kill him before this is over. All I gotta do is get like 2 more good hits and he's dead. Oh, here we go. Come on, last good hit. Nope. Oh, we did. We actually finished it before. That's awesome. Damn, dog. That's actually pretty good. All right, we did it. All right, boys and girls. Sorry to say, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. I will be back. I don't know. Actually, tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. We got to do some stuff, but I could stream after it. After we're done with doing our stuff. Well, no, because I want to watch a movie. I mean, I stay up pretty late now. Maybe I'll just do a really late night stream tomorrow, and I will be back tomorrow. But it'll be, like, way later than this. Like, think of when I'm ending the stream now, but like plus 4 hours. Be late. Late S. Late AF. Alright. Here we go. Come on. It's amazing how much these are worth. The dragon tip, the unfinished dragons. Like, that's literally most of the money right there. It really is. When you get those, it's insanely good money. Alright. 500k, dude. I mean, 600k actually, but we're not gonna see the other 200k until the other stuff sells. But yeah, almost 9 mil. It's not bad, dude. Considering I dicked around, it's only been a 3-hour stream, you know. But I realize I can't stream later than this, because, like I said, I want to watch stuff with my wife. And if I do it later, if I stay up later than this, do it, she'll be too sleepy to watch the movies, and I can't have that. I gotta force her to do it with me. She said she was gonna do it, so guess what? She gonna do it now. She gonna do it. I may rebuy some combat potions, though. Oh, wait. Alright, there you go. Yeah, still 8.5 mil. That's not bad. I'm even gonna get my inventory ready to do these more. Wait, what the hell? How do I have an extra one? I must have just accidentally bought an extra one, I guess. Alright, and then... we still got plenty of food, so we'll be good for the food on this, too. This run. Alright, there we go. Alright, everybody. It's been awesome. I know I raged out again today. Some people like that, I guess. Some people don't. I don't like it, but can't control it. No, just kidding. That's my character. My character arc. But I will see you guys later, okay? Did someone say something and they didn't connect it? Wait. Oh, god damn it. I was getting texts from other places and I wasn't seeing them. So I had people commenting on Kick and YouTube a little bit and I didn't see any of the messages. I fucking hate this plugin, dude. But it's the only thing that'll multitask. Everything else costs money. It's the only free one. And it sucks ass. God damn it, man. Yeah, sorry about that, Silva. I didn't even notice, man. Yeah, see, it's like all glitched out. Oh, it did disconnect me. God damn you guys. I knew it. Yeah, I had like 3 followers. 2 followers on Kick, and it looked like one of them wasn't a bot, and I couldn't even fucking see the message. Sorry about that. This is bullshit, dude. Yeah, fuck you, Caster Labs. You're shit. You're free, but you're shit. Well, hopefully next time I stream, if I get some new people talking, like Silva and Thunder, I will be able to respond to you guys. I'm sorry about that. I didn't know. All right. Dude, I haven't been seeing any messages at all from Kick for the last, like, 2 days. Wow, I didn't realize. Yeah, it's happened yesterday, too. Ah, it's fixed now. All right. I'll see you guys later. Sorry about that. All right. Peace out.